Okay, you are now live, ladies.
Good morning, everyone. And there it is already. Right, share.
$200,000 just to fix vandalism and graffiti alone. What can you do? Well, you can't keep a watch over your public parks in the area. Report crimes in progress to 911. Call police.
Can't spell.
Leading to an arrest. Stay anonymous if you choose. And store the Graffiti Busters hotline on your mobile phone. 329-2828. That's 329-2828.
All right, here we go.
They did the ID.
Yeah, he always does. You know what I noticed? At the beginning of the 6 o'clock hour when they start, we need to put that silence right there. Because it always starts it. I'm here, but I'm wondering if that's one of the...
Was it off this morning? It's been so weird.
It was only off by one break.
Yesterday it was 2, but normally it's been an hour. So at
Yeah.
least then it's on the right time.
Yeah.
Or the right stops at 4 a different hour.
Yeah, it was. I was surprised. I was like, "Oh, good job." Good morning, Tiffany.
Hi there. I gotta call my dad today. I tried yesterday, but I think something's wrong with his phone. Hi, Mike Noble and Dad.
Mike Noble and Dad. I didn't see his thumbs up this time. I must have missed
They
it.
pop up in the left corner, and I see that they're watching.
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Straub.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and to those of you watching on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed, good morning.
Yes, good morning. If you are not watching on the Facebook Live feed, we encourage you to do so. You get a little behind the scenes of what goes on, Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com. I'll go to commercial break. You get kind of a sneak peek. Jen was giving a sneak peek to a giveaway we have right now.
That's right. We are opening up the Z Contest lines. It's the text line right now. And that number, just put it in your phone, save it. It's 928-343-0993. We have a gift certificate good for a free oil change from FTS Automotive. They're our Facebook Live sponsors, valued at up to $34.95. All you need to do is text that keyword FTS to 928-343-0993 by noon. You can text as often as you would like. Remember, standard text rates do apply. And please text responsibly. FTS.
Yes, and no emojis.
No spaces either.
No
just all 3 letters in a row.
Yes, and I know that we say this often, but we do because we still get it with all these different things, and you don't get the bounce back when that happens. And if you don't get the bounce back, unfortunately, we can't say that you are entered. So we want to make sure that you enter it properly and you get that bounce back.
That's right. And a little bit later on the show, we are going to have more giveaways for the Yuma Nightmares.
Woohoo!
'Twas the frights before Christmas.
I'm getting excited, and we're just about a little over a week away from our field trip there, so I'm super excited.
That's right. We'll just have to figure out what time.
Yeah, we'll
Because
figure it out.
it's open certain hours, but if it gets too late.
We'll do it. I know.
I turn into a pumpkin.
I was going to say, if maybe you'll fit right in then.
Well, it's on a Saturday. I can nap.
Yeah, take a nap before we go.
My dad is
no,
watching.
We'll do it early.
We used to joke that, it's 8 o'clock, Papa's in bed, that he would be asleep already. He says, I'm retired. I can stay up to 8:30 now. But he also sleeps a little bit later now. Certainly not a practical hour that he gets up. But you're in a routine for 45 years working or longer than that, and your body just wants to get up when it gets up.
And you know what, in your defense, because I know I tease you that you go to bed early, but you do a lot. you always have a busy schedule, and you try to accommodate a lot of people, especially with your photography this time of year. But I had a friend of mine go, does she ever stop? If she does, I'd be worried because she's probably dead.
Well, that's
I don't ever see you take a break, but
I don't, because I don't know how to do that very well.
Yeah, it's hard.
I've been like this my whole life. We could be sitting. I see my brother's also watching.
Yeah.
He might not remember this. We could be engrossed in a movie, watching it as a family. Somebody would get up and leave a cabinet door open. I could not get back to the movie until that was shut. I would have to get up. I have a few OCD tendencies when it comes to certain things.
Our
anyway.
hands have to be busy.
They do. And I was always, that's why I think I became a crafter too, because it also gives me something to do with my hands. Even when I'm watching TV, I can't sit still.
Oh, well, no, me neither.
But we need to.
Yeah, it's hard. Like I said, I doodle, I draw, I'll write, or I'm constantly doing something with my hands while I'm watching TV. But I feel like, I don't know, it's just, even right here, I'm playing with the other headphone that I don't have in my ear. It's just habit.
Well, we do have a busy show today. We have Karen Condi coming in, and she's going to be talking about the Cindy Klein Memorial Handbell Choir. It's their 39th annual concert coming up. She's going to give us all the details about that.
Awesome.
And then we also have Stephanie Parrish. She is with Team Red, White, and Blue. We are going to find out what they have going on here in their local chapter in our community.
That is awesome.
Now, I chatted with Dan from FTS Automotive earlier. Reminder, text the keyword FTS to enter to win that oil change. And they are doing a benefit today down at the shop. It's located at 1845 South Arizona Avenue. And the benefit is for Andrea Espinoza. She is, I think, the assistant manager at IHOP. And she has been diagnosed. She has a cancerous tumor, I believe, in her stomach. Aww. And they're doing a grilled chicken dinner today from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it will be at FTS Automotive. Dine in or take out, whichever is more convenient for you. $6 per plate. That gets you the grilled chicken, rice, beans, tortilla, and salsa. And they're also going to be doing a giveaway for an oil change at there, if you would like to get entered for that.
He is so fantastic.
He's amazing. And, we talked about AEA, Federal Credit Union, doing their big days of giving during the month of December, celebrating 75 years. And Dan was nominated by Crossroads Mission because he does so much for them.
He really does.
And he received, I believe, a $75 gift card. And they, we were talking about them needing purses. And we donated.
We remember.
Yes, we brought our purses in and gave them a stack this morning. Barbara said they're so gracious, and so many people have come forward and donated purses. And someone had, I believe, promised them some makeup that would go in these purses, and that went to another agency. Dan said, "Take my gift card, go buy some makeup."
Yeah.
So that's just what he does.
It is.
He is so selfless, and he just wants to do for others so much. You think I don't stop? That man never stops. He is the Energizer Bunny times 500.
Yes.
Just go, 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 go. But
well,
you know what?
And I know he has to know that we appreciate everything he does for the community, and I know Crossroads really does too.
That's right. So he's doing that lunch today to benefit Andrea. 100% of the proceeds go directly to her. Mm-hmm. Then tomorrow they are doing their weekly Friday lunch.
Yes, they are.
This is where you can come and get lunch tomorrow at Pollo Asada and all the fixings. It's between 11 and 1, just 2 hours. They only make 50 plates.
Yes.
So if you want to order for yourself or your staff, call it in. That way they know you're coming, or they can't deliver it for you. And it's, again, Pollo Asada, and it's from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 1845 South Arizona Avenue. They do go very quickly.
Yes.
And it's delicious. Everything is made fresh that day. And again, this is by donation, so the more you donate, the more that Crossroads will receive. So,
exactly.
Way to go, Dan. Thank you for all that you do. And another event that kind of ties in, I've had a busy morning
yes,
already.
you have.
Melissa Cherez came in from Gila Ridge Storage, and she is partnered with Crossroads Mission. Mm-hmm. They have, I think she said, a 10 by 12 foot unit, and they've offered 2 of them. They wanted to fill them with toys and non-perishable food.
Oh, how awesome.
Well, they're almost filled with one of toys, but they are really running short on toys this year. Toys for Tots is also, and they generally help provide toys for the mission too during this time of year. So I know some people wait a little bit later. They want to make sure they have their family obligations taken care of.
Definitely.
And I completely understand that. But I think right now they're running low on toys for kids 10 to 13. That's in the preteen to teen range. Mm-hmm. And I think for those, some people find them more challenging to shop for.
Yeah.
The little ones, we picked the angels off the angel tree, and we have the Duplo and Lego and Barbies. That stuff's easy, but the teenagers can be a little bit more challenging. So they're suggesting maybe gift cards.
I was going to say gift cards, or, and unfortunately they tend to, kind of get looked over sometimes because we think toys, we got to get Barbies and stuff for the kids. Well, 13 years old, right. Not so much.
And it could go either way because a lot of them like technology. They like electronics, but girls like makeup. And,
I was going to say, what about like Bath and Body Works type things? Would that be acceptable?
That's perfectly acceptable. But what Barbara Rochester had suggested too is if someone wants to do gift cards, they'll have the parents go shop for them.
Oh, awesome!
And then bring her back receipts and stuff so she can keep track of everything.
Yeah.
So everything is accounted for, and they know that all of the children. I didn't get a head count from her today. I know they average anywhere from 40 to 50 children at the mission at any given time, and we want them to have a Merry Christmas too.
Definitely.
Despite their situation, you don't know what brought them there, but they're children too.
Exactly.
You know, they have no say in what's going on with whatever their situation is that landed them at Crossroads. But we want to make sure that they have a very special day.
Yes, we do.
All right, now today is December 14th, and a very busy weekend coming up for holiday-related items.
Yes, it is.
around the community. But let's do a couple birthdays. Do you have some on your list?
I do. First one I have is a longtime friend, Claudia Fuentes. And also one of my, another good friend, Kimmy Martinez. She is, I call her my Walmart girl. Every time I walk into the Walmart, she's smiling, waving, how are you today? And it's always a pleasant face to see there.
The neighborhood market?
The neighborhood market.
She helped me at customer service a few months ago.
And she'll probably tell you, too, I see you on the radio.
She
I see you on the radio.
No. She goes, I see you with Teresa each day. I go, yes, that's me.
That's you. And then newly engaged fiance to Jay Worm Rockwell, we have Emily Nuttall. She's celebrating a birthday today. And the beautiful Campbell Kaiser, we want to wish you all a very happy birthday.
What a cool name.
Yeah.
I like that name. Well, I have Jamie Irizarry. I've known Jamie for a number of years. She's a sweetheart. She's celebrating today, along with Jesse Moe. He was one of my son's grade school computer teachers, and he's an IT guy, still in the community. He's celebrating a birthday. Longtime friend, kind of like a niece to me, Tiffany Taylor, having a birthday. And a lot of people know this guy by the name Levitator. If you go to Yuma High, he was always a big volunteer, especially with the athletic programs. Levitator is celebrating a birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Along with David Estrada and Deb Stanley.
And we just got one off of the Facebook Live feed. Gina, good morning. And she wants to wish Jacob Stick Up Kids Condi a happy birthday. He's also been one of our local monsters as well.
What did you call him?
Stick Up Kids. He's with Boombox.
Oh, Boombox Typical.
Yeah, there you
that
go.
does not roll off the tongue for me very well.
There we go. Well,
sorry, Jay Worm.
Happy birthday to all of you guys.
That's right. You are celebrating a birthday on National Alabama Day.
Alabama Day, okay.
Are you ready for the history?
I'm ready.
It is the 22nd state to join the Union.
Is that all you have? Is that all you have, Jennifer? Come on.
Alabama has played a pivotal role in U.S. history. Scientific advancements and their magnificent landscapes attract visitors from far and wide. They have 60 miles of shoreline along the Gulf Coast. Beautiful part of the country too. And while the coastal region is dotted with swamps and bayous, it also includes beautiful sandy beaches. Move northward from the coast, and the lowlands provide the fertile soils of the Black Belt.
There we go.
Yep, there you go. Your education for the day. And it's also National Bouillabaisse Day.
Roll Tide.
Let's have Anita say it. I said it wrong anyway.
Bouillabaisse?
What is it?
Bouillabaisse.
It is
It's a
bouillabaisse?
type of soup.
Is it involving seafood? Or just a little bit of whatever you have left over?
Did you look it up?
No.
Traditional.
I figured Anita would know.
That's
That's actually a Foodylicious question.
It is, Janice. I know you have your Googling fingers over there. If you don't already know, please let us know what that is, because I have no idea.
Bouillabaisse.
Oh, Anita's gonna pull it up.
Actually,
too.
I was Alabama. Roll Tide.
If it looks
Roll
anything,
Tide roll.
if it looks anything like the noodle thing the
No,
other day,
it
then
doesn't.
don't pull it up.
Alabama was also the original capital of the Confederacy until May of 1861 during the American Civil War.
Oh, you went back to Alabama?
Yeah, I did. Thinking we could gloss over bouillabaisse.
It doesn't sound pleasant, whatever it
Actually,
is.
your weird noodle ring.
Oh, that was horrible. That's an image I cannot get out of my head.
No. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick break here on
Yeah,
Today
that
in
one
Yuma
was gross.
on Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com, plus the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes.
We will be back with Karen Condi, and we will be talking about handbills. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Let them take the stress out of doing your business payroll taxes. They're locally owned and operated and been in business since 1986. Schedule your business consultation today at, I love the number, 1040.
And Sprague Sports, Yuma's hunting and shooting headquarters, family owned and operated since 1956. And it's definitely the place to go for your hunter or shooter in the family for their Christmas gifts or Christmas cards, range passes, all in one. You can go find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's or at Spragues.com.
And tomorrow is Friday. What does that mean?
Free Filter Friday.
That's right. We need to get Jimmy back in here. We love him on a cat shirt Friday, too.
I think that's a good idea because I missed the last one.
Just stop by Quick Refrigeration on Fridays, take in your old air filter, and they will give you a new 1-inch standard air filter for free. They're located at 190 West 10th Street.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services offers wildlife control like feral cat trapping, snake and skunk relocation, and pigeon extraction. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149. You can message them on Facebook, and now you can find them on Instagram. Go there because I noticed they had some special pest control offers going on right now.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma right after this break. I noticed they had some special pest control offers going on right now. We'll be back with Today in Yuma right after this break.
All right.
Bouillabaisse is France's classic Mediterranean fisherman stew. That's what I thought I saw. I glanced at it briefly.
Did you look at? Are you looking up, Anita?
Yeah.
Yeah. Janice says, and she says, "Is this what you're talking about?"
Yes.
It must be.
I'm drawing a blank. What's the Cajun dish?
Jambalaya.
Okay, I'm like, it can be done with andouille sausage and a lot of
Yes.
other things.
Have you ate that?
I know.
Jambalaya is
you have a
yummy,
picky palate.
yummy.
I did not eat the seafood version of that because they'll use shrimp and
Yeah.
other stuff. But
Crayfish.
my husband did when we got some sausage and rice, and it was a mixture. It was okay. It's been a number of years.
Oh, I like
There are a lot of
jambalaya.
strong flavors in,
Yes,
in that.
it was a lot of competing, overwhelming flavors, and some spicier. But we've tried it out.
You tried it out?
I did try it out. I had a bowl.
A whole bowl?
Well, a bowl. It may have been a small, shallow bowl. See, they're both more adventurous than I am when it comes to their habits.
Who?
Jeff and Jace.
Oh, I was going to say, not me. I don't know who you're talking about because it ain't me.
I think that's when we were watching a lot of Paula Deen on Food Channel.
Oh, I could see her doing that. Jambalaya. We have friends that are from Nolans. They actually have a condo.
Mullins, Louisiana?
Nolans.
Nolans. There is a Mullins. That's why I asked.
Nolans.
Okay. Nolans.
Come on, you
Nolans,
got to say it
Louisiana?
right. That's kind of like calling Prescott.
Yes, I know.
It's Nolans.
Or Illinois.
They have a condo. I know Illinois.
I'm like, seriously.
It's not Illinois.
Or what's the Washington?
You're annoying me.
Yes.
Spokane.
Oh,
Oh.
like Spokane.
Spokane, really? Because I have a lot of friends from
Janice
the Pacific
says,
Northwest.
a 2-spoonful bowl.
She knows me well.
It's good. Jambalaya is good.
Have to be brave. When I go on cruises, my goal
I was
is
going to say,
is to taste different things. I
should,
just try it. And if I don't like it, I don't like it, but I just give it a shot.
If I don't like how it looks or smells, I'm not going to eat it. It could be the most
Smells
delicious
is hard
thing ever.
because if I smell it and it doesn't smell appealing, it's hard to eat
It's
it.
really hard.
It is. That is
Go ahead and
true.
grab the microphone by the part right there and pull it on.
Slide it towards me.
There
That
you
one
go.
tends to kind of ride up just a little bit. Oh, that's perfect right there.
Yeah, Anita tightened it, so
Good.
hopefully we're good.
Because people are talking like this.
I know. Had to fix it. It wasn't working right. Karen, you have a beautiful voice, resonating voice.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Do you do opera?
I do sing. I've never done. I've been in operas, but I just try to stick to contemporary. And I do direct the singing choir and the bell choir.
Really?
Karen is Mo's auntie.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
You
And
just have a
I'm the
voice
one
that-
that heard you talk about his birthday, and I texted him, and I heard you talk about Matt's birthday, and April's like, I missed it. I said, I listened to him.
And she comes on every once in a while if the kiddos let her, and she
There was something this morning, Vera was giving her fits, so I don't know.
she was eating imaginary ice cream or
Yes.
something. I saw that this morning. All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live as we are each weekday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. on both of our stations. That's Z93 and Outlaw Country. You can also stream us online at our website at monstermediayuma.com or watch us on Facebook Live on my page. It is a personal page, but it's open to the public.
Yes, and you do share it on the station page, but you can always go to monstermediayuma.com and click on the Today in Yuma tab there. You'll find the day's show, and it's usually up for about 24 hours, except for our Cat Shirt Friday. That usually gets a couple extra days because, well, we're not on the weekends.
That's right, unless we have a special
Unless we
event.
have a special field trip, like we're coming up in a couple weeks.
Yes, we're going to do the Yuma Nightmares. 'Twas the Fright Before Christmas, their Christmas haunted house. That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, we did a special video yesterday. It was kind
Yes,
of
we did.
impromptu in the afternoon because we had an interesting criminal situation.
Yes, we did.
It was multi-jurisdictional. YPD officers were traveling down Avenue B and noticed a man with a warrant. They attempted to contact him. He fled, went over a couple fences, came up through someone's doggy door in the back, and the homeowner greeted him with a firearm.
Yes, he did.
Issued commands for him to stop. He would not stop and proceeded to come in the house, and the homeowner did shoot him. The suspect sustained non-life-threatening injuries, but somehow a scuffle did ensue, and he was able to get the firearm away from the homeowner.
So scary.
YPD heard the situation. They are coming in through the back door because, again, they were attempting to pursue him over the fences anyway, and the suspect goes out the front door with the gun, and then the officers are able to get him to stop across the street.
Oh, thank
So
goodness.
we were fortunate. It was not too long after it happened because both agencies were on scene.
I was going to
YPD
say you had both agencies
that
there.
part, that section of Augusta, it was off Augusta Drive, is in the county. So the sheriff's office were responding, but because YPD was doing the initial foot pursuit, they were involved too. But Alfonso Zavala was able to come down here because we are
He was
very
in the
close.
vicinity, yeah.
He says, I can come down. I said, we're ready for you because people were wondering. They saw a large presence.
Yeah, we started getting the messages, and I said, Jen, do you know what's going on? And I heard of Augusta Drive, but I didn't remember what it was, so I Googled it. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's right down the road.
Yeah, it's not too far.
So-
It's pretty much about a block south of First Street.
Yeah,
off
it's
Avenue
literally
B.
right there.
But you run into a lot of areas around where we're located. We're on Avenue B between 8th Street and 12th Street and the 900 block.
Mm-hmm.
We are county. And there's a couple other businesses a little bit further south on
We're
Avenue
county
B.
islands,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're county islands. So you have both the city and a county presence, but then you get a little bit of DPS.
I like that,
Here in
though. I
between.
like being able to get both of them here if we need them. So I'm
Exactly.
not worried at all.
Well, that's your little tidbit of news there, and we do have the Facebook Live interview with Alfonso on my page.
Yes.
If you'd like to check that out. Next up with us now, it's her first time here in the studio, but she listens each day. We appreciate that.
Yes, we do.
Our guest Karen Condi is here, and you are going to talk about the Cindy Klein Memorial Handbell Concert.
Yes. Well, it's something that I've done my entire life. I've been at every concert, and because I've been a member of Trinity all these years. And the bells were purchased originally because Cindy Klein was killed in an accident, and the family wanted a memorial, and so hence we got 2 octaves of handbells. Since then, over these almost 40 years, we now have 5 standard octaves. We have 3 extra octaves of bells. We have 4 octaves of chimes, 2 octaves of silver bells, which are tubular. And we travel, especially at Christmas. We go all over. We play in RV parks. And then
So you haul all those things around.
Yes.
Yeah, you did. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you'll see that she brought in a handbell right here.
And I said, that's not the traditional size bell, is it? It seems a little larger.
we have 6 cases of bells in there. And over the years, things have changed, and they have rollers on the cases now, which I can't tell you how awesome that is. But we have one case that only holds 3 bells that are so big. So this is about a little bit bigger than middle bell. And you can see how they're made. It's made of a special brass. And inside, the clapper.
It looks like a drum mallet almost.
Yes. And it is a percussion instrument.
And I see, because I have no musical talent whatsoever, I see on the handle there are some numbers.
Yes, those are the, tells you what notes, like on the
Okay.
piano, that this one is a sharp and a flat. That would be the black keys on the piano, and then you have the white keys on the piano.
Okay.
There's 61 bells in all that we have, and there's 14 members in the bell choir. And this year we're doing a little bit of Christmas and a little bit of rock and roll.
Ooh.
And yeah, we're doing Beatles, and I just never thought that we would be playing Stairway to Heaven, and we are.
And the bells, huh?
Yes, and the bells, and it's amazing.
Oh, wow.
I've been so thrilled with this piece, and the choir loves it. So that's the first part of our concert is the rock and roll, and the second part is Christmas. And we played, traditional Christmas pieces in the second half, Carol of the Bells, Angels We Have Heard on High, Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. Yeah. But the first half we're doing a Beatles medley, Let It Go, and Eleanor Rigby, and a fun Christmas piece called Carolers Hoedown, which is totally fun and has other instruments besides bells in it. So you'll see the players all doing that, and I actually have to play a couple
I was going to say, so there's 61 bells,
yes,
and there's only 14 of you. How many do you have to be in charge of?
Well, typically it's 2. And if you take like the middle C and the piano, the C, and that is the C5 and the B4 on the bell spectrum, and you play the sharps and flats. So you may play 3 to 4. Now on the ends, when the bells are this little, there's a special way you can hook the bells together and do 2 in hand.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And so the 2 high players, Leonard and Sarah, they play between them probably 20 bells.
Oh my goodness.
Because they can pick them up and stick them in and do the 2 in hand. And TJ, who's on the far end, he has a whole octave of big bells himself.
You need some strong arms for that?
Yes, and the big bells and the little bells don't play all the time.
Right.
The basic part of the music is in the center.
Yes.
And they add texture to the pieces, which I'm so glad we have them.
Yes.
But TJ, he'll get to bookend, and I'll see Leonard, who plays a little. They'll be dancing up there, and we always get questions about TJ because he plays this size bell and bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen performances of the bell choir in the past, and I have to say it's just beautiful. If you haven't had a chance to see it, this is definitely something to see. And I like that you're sprinkling a little bit of rock and roll in there too.
I haven't seen it in person. I've seen one on TV, and I mean it's so impressive. I really want to try and make it out. You are having an event coming up the 16th and the 17th.
Yes.
All right, and tell us where this will be.
It will be at Trinity United Methodist Church at 3030 8th Avenue, which is right next door to Palmcroft School and behind Burlington. And I always say Burlington Coat Factory, and the choir yells at me. It's only Burlington anymore.
Those commercials crack me up.
Well, it's the old pennies. I mean, I grew up when it was Grant 100 years ago. But anyways, it's... get there. The shows are at 4 each day, and I would suggest that if you want a fairly good seat, you get there about 3:15.
And it's free.
Yes, it is free. We are taking donations though for Relay for Life and the Heifer Project, and that just goes straight. We're trying to buy an ark, which is another story. We won't go. And Trinity is very big in Relay for Life. Team Trinity is one of the top 2 teams in the relay. Last year, they made $18,000.
Wow,
yeah.
That's fantastic.
So there's another team. The 2 of us, we duke it out every year. But we at the concerts give the donations to those 2 very worthy causes.
And what days are your performances?
They're Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
Both at 4 o'clock this weekend, the 16th and 17th. We are doing one tonight out at the West Winds RV Park at 7 o'clock. Like I said, we play around at Christmas.
That's good. That's
we try to
awesome.
do 5 concerts outside of the church, and it's good practice.
About Karen, how long is each performance?
About an hour.
Does that take a lot out of you physically?
We do get quite exhausted, but you get, on any performance, you get revved up and excited.
Your adrenaline starts going.
And I've done it for so long now, it's just part of who I am, are the handbells. And I played originally, and I directed all the training choirs and have directed the big choir now for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Well, this is the 39th annual concert. That means Cindy's been gone that long or a little
Yes,
bit longer.
she was killed in 1978.
Okay. And I'm glad to see, I've known about this event for a number of years because you guys always send me information and I share it with the community, but I think it's another one of those. We've had a few different guests in, holiday-related guests, and there's so many things on, but if you can
Absolutely.
figure your calendar out, you can kind of hop around and get a little bit of everything in there.
Well, and I miss seeing many Christmas things.
Because you're
of-
doing this
yes.
one.
I miss the Nutcracker, and I'm like, I'm going to get there someday. I'm going to see the Nutcracker. But you're absolutely right. The Yuma is so incredibly blessed for so many Christmas activities. So if you can get out to one of them, and that's fortunately we do more than one day, which helps.
Yes,
yeah,
that
as I
does
say,
help.
it's nice that you have a couple of days there, a couple
Yes.
of options to do. So.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you guys advertising us, and
Oh, of course.
it was nice that you had me on the show. That's kind of exciting.
Well, I love that you listen and now you're actually on the show.
Yeah.
So you can go back on Facebook
I'll go
Live
back
and
on
watch
Facebook
it.
and watch it. I said I've got to go back, make sure I watch it this afternoon.
Well, we thank you so much for
Well,
coming in,
thank you
Karen.
so much for having me.
It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie out in the courtyard with your big old bell you got
All
there.
right.
Yes, we have to do that. We're going to take a quick break here on Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We'll be back after this break. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They're locally owned and operated, and they're a full-service accounting firm. They do taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping. Let them help your business. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports is home of Yuma's only indoor shooting range, and they're your hunting and shooting headquarters. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration. Tomorrow's Free Filter Friday. Take advantage of that. You get a brand new 1-inch standard air filter. All you have to do is take your old one by their office at 190 West 10th Street or visit getcoolquick.com.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services have been serving the Yuma area for over 20 years. They're licensed with the Arizona Game and Fish Department for safe, humane wildlife relocation. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149. Message them on Facebook or follow them on Instagram.
We'll be back after this break on Today in Yuma.
We were leaving home. We were looking at the lights at Home Depot while they were getting our Christmas tree ready, and Kevin starts singing the quick refrigeration jingle.
I did. I told you I made Jeff rewind the DVR the other night so I could show him that I knew the whole thing.
And I don't know the words like you do.
But I realized when I transcribed it, I have an extra quick in there.
Oh, good.
So I did 3 clicks in the refrigeration.
We got to hold up that bell in our picture
Okay.
right over here.
We'll do it this way so we don't get shadows. So come on over right
Right over here in the middle.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Ready? Smile. There we go.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice
Thank
to
you
meet
for
you
coming
too.
down.
Oh, this is great. I appreciate it a lot.
Hey, no problem.
Have a good day.
We're going to try and get over there.
Okay.
Thanks,
See you
Karen.
later.
Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Stephanie's in the-
Alrighty. She was quiet. I didn't hear quiet. Come on.
I'm going to fix this light real quick.
Is it giving you?
The why. Why is the why so troublesome?
Good morning. That sounds like a limerick of some sort.
I know, right? Why is the why so troublesome? Excuse me.
You're still having problems
Oh,
with
it's
the
just-
Y?
It's either the Y or the I. You never know which one. It's still chilly out
I
there.
love it. I love it.
Me too. I was like, yes, fleece line leggings today.
Well, I had leggings on, and then as soon as I opened the door, I turned around and went and put my thicker pants on because it was cold.
I told her, I said, I have a
this
pair I'm
morning.
going to bring you because I got a 2-pack of the fleece line leggings and I put them on and I like almost slip off everything because they're
so
shimmery.
slippery.
Yep.
I'm so comfy now.
Yes. We have about a minute still.
What are we talking about today?
We actually redid our platform a little bit. So for the website, yeah. So I need to touch base with those members that haven't joined, and then the ones that are my oldies.
Okay.
They need to redo all their info. Super
No
easy.
worries.
Just update it all? Very cool. Here, you have like awesome hair.
Thank you. I was a bleached blonde for a long time.
Really?
I moved here, yeah, and I couldn't bring my hairdresser with me, so
You just put color back in
I
it.
grew it out. I just have little tiny bits of blonde left, but
Well, your natural color is beautiful.
Thank you. I like that.
yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Just about done.
It's classic accounting. Dave Klein, who's also a member of Team Red, White, and Blue.
There you go.
Stephanie, go ahead and pull that mic towards you. There you go.
Hi, David Hilpert. I hope you're doing a lot better after your surgery, buddy.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
Classic Accounting is here for your payroll, monthly bookkeeping, and tax return needs. Get your tax returns at Classic Accounting. Before 3,
All right, we ready?
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on both Z93 and Outlaw Country radio stations. You can find us here between 9 and 10 weekdays. We'll be taking a little bit of a holiday break, though, for Christmas. We'll keep you updated on the days that we will be off of the air.
Yes.
And coming up next with us, no stranger to the show, we have Stephanie Paris here from Team Red, White, and Blue. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you for having me. I'm alone today, but that's okay. I'll have a date again next time.
All right, now we are here because you guys have made some revisions to the platform on the website.
Yes, ma'am. It is very, very, very user-friendly. I absolutely love. I have my phone open right now just because I'm still getting accustomed to the new site. So it's great. You type in location, which, you know, our chapter is the Yuma, Arizona location. And the way the events come up now, it's incredible. Like, you just go, you can click on the event, and you can add it to your Google Calendar.
Nice.
Yes, you just click on it, and it automatically puts it in for you.
Now, is this the main Team Red, White, and Blue site?
Yes, ma'am.
And then the various chapters all pretty much subscribe to it, or they're included?
Right, yeah. So teamrwb.org is the website. You can go on and, you know, just kind of take a look around. There's many, many different areas. The one thing that I love the most is the fact that all of our stuff is very transparent on our website. So you can see where funding goes, all of that stuff. People will oftentimes say, you know, well, where does the money go when I donate?
And James Monty just posted a link. If you're on Facebook Live right now,
Perfect.
he just shared the link to the
Awesome.
login page there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, James.
We can always count on him.
Yes, yes. So if you're new and you're interested in joining the team, go ahead and just go to the teamrwb.org website. And there is going to be, you scroll down to the bottom, let's see, not all the way, and there is a link that says become a member. The nice thing about the new one also is if you're on social media already, you can click login with Facebook.
Oh,
and
perfect.
Yes, it's very, very easy now. And if you are a veteran member of the organization, I do need you to go in and redo your information.
But it's quick.
It is very quick. I think it took me 35 seconds.
And James has provided links for both of them. He has the login link and he has the join link. Now, for somebody that maybe didn't catch your last interview, kind of explain to them what Team Red, White, and Blue is and what you guys do.
We are trying to connect our veterans with our community through physical and social activities and also through community service. That is one of my biggest desires when it comes to the organization, is being able to serve the community on a continuous basis. There's so many different things that you can do, from serving food to helping us at our events, the different the Legion post here in town, and vets, to all the different runs and walks that we have for the city of Yuma. So
It's basically a way for you to get the veterans to get out and be active.
And social.
It is.
And social.
And like I always say, for accountability. And sometimes people don't like that word necessarily. Well, I don't want to be accountable. But it's very important when you're dealing with reintegration back into the civilian world. You need that accountability.
Well, Let me see, where did it go? We have a message for you. Andrew Paris says, "Hey, Steffi," and there's a heart.
That would be my husband. He's supposed to be working.
Well, of course
but-
he's got to take the time out to stop and watch you on Facebook
Yeah.
Live.
Support. Spousal, support
It
his
is
wife.
support, yes. So we do have a few events coming up. I'm on the site right now on my phone. Under the magnifying glass, you can put in Yuma. And one of our fun ones is the Reindeer Roundup.
That is always a blast.
That's this weekend?
That is going to be, I thought it was let me see.
I thought it already passed.
No, December 16th.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Saturday.
That's
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday. I'm like a week off still. So we are still looking for some volunteers for that. It's a 5K, 10K, and we're looking for setup, takedown, course directors, that type of thing. Always a good opportunity to meet other Eagles also. And you'll know that we're there. We're rowdy. We wear red. We always have our Eagles shirts on. So yeah, just come up and say hey, and don't be a stranger.
And you don't have to be an expert or experienced. You can be a newbie. Just come on out. There's
yes.
all skill levels.
Yep, there is. And that is one thing that I love. Like the next one is a walk, bike, run at Smucker Park. So you don't have to be a runner, which I'm running late usually, but otherwise I don't run anywhere.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's all ability levels. You can bring your kids. We have a lot of parents and grandparents coming out for the holidays. Bring them too. We love
And
to
you
see
don't
them.
you don't have to be a member of Team RWB
No,
for that.
absolutely not.
You just come out and support. And if they are interested in becoming a team member, is there a fee?
No, ma'am.
No fees.
Mm-mm,
That's
no.
always good.
Yeah, no, it is completely free to register and to party with us, as I say.
Larissa Sandman didn't actually comment, but she has a heart and a flag.
Awesome. Yes, Larissa is one of our runners. She is doing the Ragnar this year, I believe, with Dave Klein. We were
Right.
just talking about
Very cool.
Dave. so-
Dave Klein is with a Classic Accounting, one of our fabulous sponsors.
Yes,
and
he is.
I believe Dave's been running for about 4 years now.
Yes.
So he hasn't been running, obviously, longer than myself and Stephanie, but not a really long time. And
No.
he's already done a couple marathons and
He
stuff.
has,
So,
yeah.
it's never too late. Just hop on in there
No.
and have a good time.
Yeah, and we have anywhere from our youngest eagles, which we call our eaglets, with 6, 7 years old.
Oh, how cute.
Yes, all the way up to members in their 60s.
Larissa says running trails tomorrow at 0700.
Yep, I was just looking at that on here. We also have a running clinic if you're interested in becoming a stronger runner. We have running clinics that are once a week. Sorry, like I said, I'm still getting accustomed
No
to the new
worries. No
site.
worries.
This is going to be 6:30 to 7:30 at Carver Park. So those are nice things to go to. They teach you how to breathe, even how to keep your
Usually
pace.
important.
And it's very important. So yeah, just bring your headlamps or your flashlights, and usually it's dark by the time they start. But
Well, this is a great opportunity for us to remind the public again, days are shorter, it's dark. And I've seen a lot of people crossing in the morning when I get here. It's dark, and I've seen people out there running themselves wearing dark colored hoodies and dark running shorts or sweatpants. Please, if you're going to wear something like that, have something reflective on there. Have lights or lamps or something that makes you stand out, whether you're bicycling or running.
absolutely.
Just please be seen.
Yep.
See and be seen.
And I mean, it'll take you 2 seconds to throw on a reflective vest. We worry about your safety more than anything, so you got to put it on.
And you can find all of this information that Stephanie was providing. She was pulling it up, on her phone, and you can do the same by just going to teamrwb.org, and then all you have to do under the magnifying glass is put in Yuma.
Yep, just type in Yuma and we will come right up.
And again, if you are an existing member of Team RWB, you need to go in and fix your profile.
Yes, and like I said, it's very easy. I do recommend that if you have a Facebook account, you just click on to log in with Facebook, and
It does it all for you.
Yep. it does
And
it
a
all.
lot of sites are going to that type or utilizing other social media, whether it's some of the,
Links,
the
linking
similar algorithms and stuff, because you see a lot of, hey, I know I checked that out on eBay. Why the heck is that popping up on my Facebook?
Right.
It's the shadow government. They know all about our lives. That's my son's terminology.
They do. Big Brother is always watching.
All right. Our guest today, Stephanie Paris with Team Red, White, and Blue. We thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure here. And we are going to take our Lotus Day Spot and Salon selfie with Stephanie out in the courtyard. We are going to take a break here on Today in Yuma, and we'll be back after this on Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com. All righty.
Perfect.
His feet's big. Oh, you see without them? Yeah. He doesn't like her.
I don't think he gets along.
He's an only child. Those are cute, ladies.
From Walmart.
We're gonna do it this way. So come on,
Yeah,
over.
come on this side.
Right here.
Did we figure out if we turn away from the sun, we don't get on our face? Smile. There we go. Perfect.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, we're good with that.
Right?
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. I love how they all post links while she's on. Makes it easier.
I'll watch this.
Well, then anybody goes back to look at the Facebook Live feed, it's easy because they can just click on it right there.
It's the production department.
Woohoo!
Bless you.
Thank you. I have
You
a
want the
tickle.
wind.
I have a tickle. I have
It's
a
the
tickle.
wind.
And I'm like, Teresa, I can't hold my sneezes back.
It hurts. It's not a good thing
You
to
should
do.
not do that then.
I know, but when you're on the radio and you get a sneeze fit of like 10 sneezes, you gotta hold them in. We got our Christmas tree yesterday, and every time I get I love it, but for some reason it's making me sneeze this year, and which is not good.
Have you had that issue before?
No. And it was only, well, I don't know. I think it's just because we just put it in once my nose gets
Maybe once you kind of acclimate to having
Yeah,
it there.
because I've never had that problem before. That's why I love the real Christmas trees. They smell good, so I'm like, and then
We used to get real until the first year we had our first house here, and we got a real one.
well, the only thing that I wait to get our real tree because they don't last very long. Even though we keep it watered and everything, they don't last very long. And I usually try and keep it through the new year. But so I only get it for maybe a week or two. But I would love to put my tree up, have it up last week or the week before, and I could do that if I had like a fake tree. But I'm like, I like the real tree.
We like I
I've
said, we
always
used to
had a
get
real
them,
tree.
and we would get the Douglas fir. That was our favorite. And but Tim would suffer through because he's allergic to pine, so he would suffer through the cutting and setting up, and he'd have a rash for a couple days.
Oh man, that's dedication.
It is. It really is.
Hi, Angela. Oh, Angelina.
But yeah, that first year I was like, oh,
I don't know
This
that
is
I've
such a
ever
fire
had
hazard.
a Christmas tree ever.
Really?
oh.
It's funny.
But
'cause
you also have like lots of them.
well, no, I mean
6,
even growing
5?
up, I only have 3 trees up right now at home.
Only have 3 up. How many more do you have?
Well, I took one down to the sheriff's office for
All for
my
Jen.
husband's office, and I have it's a little 4-footer. I have a 4-footer for the cat tree. I have a 6-footer for my memorial tree, and an 8-foot slim tree for my main
your
tree.
video, by the way, of her headbutting you yesterday. It was so cute.
Want to know my trick?
What?
I still have, my mouth is still really dry, so I put a cough drop in, thinking that would kind of help. And she's like, that's why you see me feel like that at one point. I was blowing at her, and she went crazy. Jeff goes, what's up with her? I go, nothing. She just loves me. I make her love me.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here on Z93 Outlaw Country and Monster Media, Yuma.com. Don't forget, text the keyword FTS as in Franklin Tire Suspension. Thank you to my husband for that before. Those 3 letters to 928-343-0993 by noon. Get entered to win a free oil change from FTS Automotive Center, valued at up to $34.95. And we're also going to be giving away passes to Yuma Nightmares. 'Twas the Fright Before Christmas. We have a keyword for that. Text the keyword Fright, FRIGHT. Also by noon, we will be giving away 3 pair of tickets to 3 different winners. You each get 1 pair valued at $12. So get those entries in. Noon is the magic hour.
Yes, it is. And these are the ones that we're giving away today, but don't forget you can always go to monstermediayuma.com. You can click on Anita's WTF tab, and she has an entry form right there, along with all of her wonderful positive quotes and entries. Goodness me, I couldn't think of the word. But you can, while you're there, you can enter to win a $20 gift certificate to the Awesome Bare Naked Soap Co. Or you can go to Foodylicious Janice's page. Just click on the Foodylicious tab, and she has an entry that she will be getting. And you have time to get in for tomorrow's entry. She will be giving away a $25 gift certificate to 251 Twisted Kitchen.
Ooh, hustle on over there and do that.
Yes.
Now coming up, we have a very packed show tomorrow. We have individuals from YPG coming in. We have Pastor Jason from the Vertical Church. He's going to be talking about this phenomenal event. It's in February, but they're wanting to make sure everyone is registered by the deadline that's coming up very quickly. It's called A Night to Shine, and it's sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation. And he's going to tell us all about this. It's a very special prom event.
Oh, awesome.
So stay tuned for that. And we have someone else in there, too.
Yeah, Foodylicious. That's important.
It is. It's a Foodylicious Friday, and I don't know what delicious treat she has in store for us. But yeah, tomorrow.
I do. She mentioned it yesterday.
I heard cracker, but you lost me on
No, it's bark. I was talking about.
Okay.
And Aunt Sally, if you're listening, send me your recipe for the. She makes like a bark with like a saltine cracker, and I was the same way as you. I was like, but. I made faces, but I did try it, and now you can't get me out of it when she brings it. She usually brings it on Christmas Eve, but yeah, definitely I have to get it for her. See if I can get it done before tomorrow. But she said she was going to make bark, like Christmas bark.
I'm not anti-cracker. It could have been something as easy as peanut butter on it, and I would have been okay with that.
This does not have peanut butter on it, but no, you'll enjoy it, I promise. But yeah, she's getting into the holidays, and I actually got some really delicious bark from my son's teacher. She gave me a tin of it for helping out with the Santa pictures, and I think it might be going with the Hunters because I want to say I thought I saw it in the ice chest.
They didn't
I doubt it's going to be returning home.
They didn't get the fudge, did they?
Yes, Papa did.
Papa got the fudge?
Papa and Grandma got the fudge yesterday.
You're saying you got your fudge, but I don't have my tamales yet.
Okay. You will get your tamales.
You
don't worry.
Just
don't worry. I made tamales last night, but again, the Hunters are taking all leftovers and things with them. But I have plenty, and I will surprise you with little presents, packages of tamale here.
The
soon.
tamale is the gift itself.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a little present. But I also want to get you. I didn't grab any of our green chili tamales, and I know that you usually enjoy those too. So I have to go grab a pack of those. So I will be getting you some different presents, and you will get it for. I told Jennifer. Those of you who don't know, she was making fudge the other day and Rice Krispie treats, and I said I will trade you a tamale for a Rice Krispie treat. So she did bring the fudge, and I will be getting her tamales.
I am. My baking is pretty simple. Cookies, I can handle the cookies. Brownies, I'm going to make brownies again. I've already purchased all the stuff to do more brownies for Crossroads, but I'm doing those cookies.
Brownies actually take kind of a long time.
They do,
I have a
but
from scratch recipe.
I can do.
It's probably a longer process.
It's actually not bad.
I think I did 4 pans at a time, and we did 6 that we ended up taking before.
Oh, okay.
But I purchased one of the giant, I think it's a 32 count pack of the metal cake pans from Sam's Club. So I'm going to do what I can to get all those filled with goodies.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
And capitalize on all that. So, but I've only had like a bite of a couple things. I did have half a Rice Krispie treat yesterday
I asked her, did you eat any of this fudge that you gave me? And she said, I had a corner off of a piece.
that I gave my husband.
That's not.
And I
you
love
have
it.
to
but
enjoy it. Yes.
When you're making it, it's one of those things. Okay, I don't want any more of this. But that's why my mom was always making wedding cakes when I was younger, and she always had frosting. For some people, it was a huge treat, but for me, it's just something that I grew up with. And I'm like, frosting.
Yeah, no, frosting is hard. I'm more of a cheesecake fan. I like cake without frosting.
Me too.
There's plenty of times where we, of course, kids. Eli loves frosting, but I definitely will make. I will just eat the cake itself. Unless it has whipped cream frosting. Now, all of you know, like on my birthday, I'm like, whatever kind of cake it is, I don't care as long as it has whipped cream frosting. Then I will eat it all.
Now, my favorite part of a cake, having grown up with a mother who did birthday cakes for all occasions, doesn't matter who it was, she was making a birthday cake for them. She would want them to be flat, and if they came and the center had risen or it was a little misshapen, she would always take a large knife, cut that off, make it flush so she could decorate it. That top piece of the cake, the skinny little layer, that's the best part. And if you cut it up in little pieces, because she always made us share, my siblings, we had to share that.
Well, and it makes sense because usually, I like the edges of brownies and in all those type of pastries and things. I like the edges. I love the crust of pie. It's just
the corner
delicious.
Brownies are the best. That way you have two edges on them.
And they make a little piece.
I
now
have
that
a pan.
Do you the pan that does
That
it?
does that.
I was gonna say it's either a pan or a little piece that you put in, and so they're all edges.
Is it like the piece that's almost like the old ice tray?
No, I actually have a pan. It's kind of like it's almost like a muffin pan.
A little muffin pan?
But it's a bigger half sheet pan for
Yeah.
brownies, and it's individual brownies.
I might have to borrow that.
Oh, yummy, delicious.
I might have to borrow that. Kevin makes great brownies, and I will go all along the edges. And
The best thing, I think, becoming Tim's wife, aside of having Tim as my husband, is I got my mother-in-law as my mother-in-law, and she has, I just said, I make brownies from scratch, but I think it's her grandmother's recipe that we got. So it's an old traditional brownie recipe, and it is the best recipe ever. Oh my gosh. I'll have to bring some in.
yes, definitely.
We talk about food a lot.
Yeah, I think
We like food.
We like food. There's nothing wrong with
Posting
food.
yesterday, great, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it was one of our Facebook Live viewers. We were talking about Twisted Kitchen.
Yeah, and tamales.
And
Oh, tamales.
yeah, because we did do another field
Now,
trip. to
we
Twisted
did
Kitchen.
share a sneak peek because the ASU LD Bolito Association and the Summerton Tamale Festival released a list of the 44 vendors that will have the
Ooh.
tamales, and it breaks down what each of them will be providing, whether it's beef, pork, and more of your dessert base. Some of them give a little bit more information, whether it's raisins, cinnamon, or along those lines. So you can plot out your day. And you know what? It starts at 11 o'clock.
Literally, if you want
It
to
does.
try all those, I would make a day of it.
It does. It starts at 11 o'clock in the morning and ends roughly around 11 o'clock at night. So you could have a late brunch around 11:05. Then you could do kind of like a late lunch.
Onesies, twosies.
Right around 2, and then have your dinner, and then a snack to help wash everything down later.
Because they do have dessert tamales.
Yes, there's a little bit of everything out
Yes,
out
it
there
is.
at the Summerton Tamale Festival taking place this Saturday.
Yes, and again, it's not that far. Everybody thinks, we're in Yuma. It's not very big, but we're like all the way over on 32nd Street. It's a whole 10 minutes away, if that, Well, to be honest, Summerton's maybe 15 minutes away. I do want to remind people, be careful where you're parking. Be safe because Summerton doesn't have a lot of parking areas, so you probably will be parking in neighborhoods. Take your time. There's no rush. We don't want any incidents happening.
No, and the Holiday Cat, that's the light tour that YCAT does. They start tomorrow through Sunday night, and they are doing the getting all of the buses together. I think Shelley mentioned that they have up to 12 buses that they will be running for this. $2 per person. Those, I don't remember the age restrictions, but it's free for those. I think 5 and under.
I don't remember right off the top of my
Please
head.
bring exact change. They will be departing from the Downtown Transit Center across from, is it the Hotel del Sol?
Yes.
I don't,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But that starts tomorrow, runs Saturday and Sunday. So get there early,
7
get your
p.m.,
seat.
yeah.
It's about a 90-minute tour. So half that of Gilligan's Island, but you're more likely to make it back home.
Real quick, and thank you, Anita, for reminding me. I was trying to read lips and it wasn't working. We need to give a quick shout out. We're running out of time, but real quick, we want to give a shout out to all of our graduating nurses.
That's
They
right.
are graduating, I believe, today. So we want to give you guys a big shout out and thank you, because the service that you guys are going to be providing is fantastic
and much needed.
And it is
Yes.
much needed. So congratulations to all you guys for all your hard work.
All right, we are going to go ahead and sign off here on Today in Yuma on Z93 Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com. We will be back tomorrow. Remember, get those entries and text the keyword fright and the keyword FTS both to the Monster message line at 928-343-0993 by noon today. This is Today in Yuma, and you can catch the Bob and Sherry Show on Z93 Next and your favorite classic country music on Outlaw Country, KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma.
Thank you, Mark. Yes, he did.
Bye, everyone.
He definitely stole the photo shoot.
I said, what a cutie, and I hope your brother doesn't think I meant him.
Oh, Biff, he is just a pretty sitter. The way you tell him to sit and he just sits. He sits tall and he looks. Yeah, they were all of them. I love the pictures with with my brother and the kids and the dogs and everything. It's great.
Awesome. Happy Friday, Junior.
Yes.
Believe it or not, tomorrow's Friday.